It's New York Go Fest day number 2, and we're starting off strong. Look what we got, a shiny Orangaroo. Love this shiny. And this shiny was surprisingly good to me during that Sleeping Sands events or whatever, so kind of fun to see another one of these things. But today, our big goal is getting a second shiny duck, and hopefully a shundo of something, obviously. That's a mini goal, because the odds of that happening are pretty low, but you never know. For all we know, this Orangaroo could be a shundo. Survey says, definitely not. 331, probably one of the farthest things away. And we're gonna work on this city special research, and I've already completed page 1 of 5. So let's claim the incenses, let's claim the 20 Pokeballs, or 24 Pokeballs, and 24 XP, and then it looks like we're gonna get a Furfrou here, because we're getting their candy and some lucky eggs, so we get a non-shiny Furfrou, 863, 905 is the hundo. And now we have Ree, and he's gonna tell us some alien things, and now we have to choose between the Eevee radar or the Ducklet radar. And I'm feeling Ducklet radar, even though it doesn't help you find them, it just says, hey, there's some nearby, and there's quite a few of them nearby. But now what we have to do is catch 6 Ducklet, change a Furfrou's trim, and earn 3 hearts with your buddy. You know what, actually, I forgot to show this on day 1. This is the 96% Furfrou we got in the previous day, and we can change its form to the Lorraine form, so they gave us the French form for this one. So in Japan, you could do the American form, in Madrid, you could do the Japanese one, and then here in New York City, you can do the French one. Kind of fun. And I heard a rumor that we may possibly be getting an evolution for this thing in an upcoming game, but that is still just a rumor. There's no confirmation of that. So might as well get these out of the way while I can. Just brought down an in-person Buzzwole. This one is really bad, but hey, you know, could get a second shiny. So let's see what happens. Are you green as well? No, you are not, but that's perfectly fine. It is weather boosted because the rainy weather. Completely forgot about that. We've got an in-person Necrozma. This one was a 2083, so decent number all in all. No XL rare candy though. No big deal. Just be blue. You're not blue. That's fine though. I did get one earlier this morning off of a remote, but obviously it doesn't have the background because of that. Got a Needlego and not a yellow Needlego. That's fine. And I don't think 2199 is very good. And now we found 6 ducks, and I can complete page 2 of 5. So let's get those Razzes, those Poffins, love Poffins. And we got 24 Great Balls, and it looks like we're not getting any encounters from this, but that's fine. We get some Hyper Potions, some Revives, and of course we get some XP. And now we have Ree yet again, and I'm gonna be choosing the Hinumbra again, because in Madrid, we got a 98% background card Solgaleo. So I wanna give Lunala another chance, because the one from Japan was a 15, 10, 10, which all in all is pretty cool. 15 attacks, great, but I would like to get a really good one, hopefully. But what we have to do now is catch 10 different species of Pokemon, complete 3 field research tasks, and walk 1 whole kilometer. It's gonna be pretty rough, but I think we can do it. Another Necrozma that is not blue, and it's not great. 2431, I believe I saw in this Buzzwole. Not green, that's fine, I guess. 9 7-kilometer eggs here. These are actually from yesterday, so maybe we'll get something good from them. Like Klefki, down with Klefki. Really want that hundo. So, we got ourselves a Pancham. It would also be super cool if we could get ourselves a shiny out of these things. Like that, I would love to hatch a shiny or a Choreo. That would be super cool. Well, let's see what this next one is. A duck. Ooh. Next up, we've got an Eevee, followed by a Klefki, and then we've got another duck. And then this one is another duck. Hopefully one of them will be a pink duck at some point. Another Eevee. Well, unfortunately, no pink ducks, but let's see what we got here in terms of IVs. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Let's keep going, though. It's looking like, yeah. And our second shiny of the day is a shiny Archon. Did not get this yesterday, so it's kind of fun. Luckily, during the whole fossil event we had, Adventure Week, I went off and got every one of them that I needed, but it's cool to get extras just in case some of my friends didn't get them. And this is a nice shiny. I do like the Tirtuga a lot better, though. I think shiny Tirtuga is solid. But Archon's very noticeable and nice, but these IVs are not so nice. We're still buzzing over here, but are we buzzing green? Nope, not green. And just after the Buzzwole, we get our second shiny Ducklet. Very happy that this is officially done with, but I'm gonna be doing as many researches as possible because they're really easy. It's really just catch 10 Pokemon, or you can send 3 gifts, and there's like get a candy with your buddy. I think that's another one. Very simple and easy to do, especially when you're walking a Magikarp that's been poffined. But I know that this one isn't amazing. You want 367, that's the hundo, but nonetheless, having a 350 isn't bad. 11, 14, 15 is a decent number. And a shiny Furfrou. We had decent luck with this thing yesterday in terms of IVs. We only technically got that one. But, you know, if that rumor is true, I want to get as many of these as possible, because if it is true, it's gonna be a very tough grind. But let's see how good this one's IVs are. This one is way worse. 059. This Buzzwole just gave me 2 XL rare candies, so honestly, I don't care that it's bad, but it's not green either. It's still fine. Those XLs were good. And now page 3 of 5 is done, and I believe this is where we get the Lunala. so I'm pretty excited about it. So let's get those 2 premium battle passes, let's get the golden raspberry, and then we get the Lunala. Beautiful. 1696. You want to get a 1732, so this one is unfortunately pretty bad, but on the upside, it's an extra Lunala in case we get a really good Necrozma. Then we could just turn it into the Dusk Wings. I mean Dawn Wings. That's not how it's supposed to be said. Either way, though, I am failing to throw at this thing. Let's try this again. There we go. Great curveball throw. Very, very glad that we were able to hit the thing finally, and we catch it. I am excited to see it with the background, though. I do like the background quite a bit. But let's take a look. Is this the same one? No, it's different. 12, 11, 15, but you know what I mean. It's an extra one. It has the background. Maybe I could lucky re-roll it with somebody who actually got the same one as me. Maybe we could get a better one. But now it's time for page 4 of 5, so let's see what we gotta do. Power up a Pokemon 5 times, battle in 3 raids, and earn 800 Stardust, which we can easily do with this raid right here. So let's dive in. This Necrozma's not a hundo, but this Necrozma is a 2094, I think I saw, which I actually think is a Goku bat, or maybe that was 2095. Don't quite remember, but is it a blue one? That'd be cool. It's not blue, though. Well, let's catch this thing and do 2 more raids, even though we're gonna be doing tons more than that. Our next shiny of the day is a shiny Shieldon, 390 CP. I really want XLs for these, so I'm actually clicking on as many of them as possible because I've got a really good Shadow Bastiodon, and Bastiodon is ridiculous in Great League, so maybe we'll be lucky enough to power it up by the end of this event, but if not, I'll definitely be doing distance trades. I need those XLs. But how about these? Okay, 1, 3, 11. PvP. This Buzzwole is not fantastic at all, but not green still. Luckily we did get it yesterday, but I'm trying to get a couple extras because I know some friends that really want it, especially with the background card. This is the last of the 3 raids we needed to do. It's a Necrozma, and it's a 2094 again, which was a 15, 13, 15. So it'd be cool if this one was blue, but it's not. But that's fine. I think I do already have a 96% shiny that I'm using for a fusion. So if I had 2 shiny 96s, I'd be happy with that. 9 more eggs. Let's see what these ones give us. All right, Pau style. Number 2 is an Eevee. The 3rd one is a Heatmore. I think that's the first Heatmore I've seen out of these eggs. How about number 4? Another Eevee. Number 5 is another Eevee. This is the Eevee batch. Got it. 6 will be a Pau style again. Number 7 is a Klefki. Number 8 is a Panseer. Haven't hatched many of those either. What about this last one? Another Klefki. All right, no shinies yet again, but maybe a Hundo Klefki. There's an 1104, but I think it's 1109. Yeah, not quite it, but that's pretty cool. Let's just keep digging through and see what we got here. A couple Eevees looking nice, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Well, I'm thinking it's about time we get some lunch, and we're gonna go to this place called Serendipity 3. This place is pretty crazy, apparently. I've never been in here, but I have friends that've been here, and they say the food is just ridiculous, so let's check it out. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you were. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, one for me. Baby, you were meant for me. Well, that place was amazing. I mean, my doctor would disagree highly, but it's really good. And immediately afterwards, we got ourselves a shiny Necrozma, so maybe you have to eat like trash to get shinies. I'm not gonna recommend you do that. That's probably a terrible thing, but if you ever are in New York, you should go to Serendipity. It's a crazy place. Got to meet some awesome people as well that watch the videos. It was a nice little break. 9 more eggs, but this one has a 10 kilometer because I just accidentally spun. But let's see what we get out of all this stuff. We get a duck. The 10 kilometer egg is gonna have a, Charcadet. Number 3 is an Eevee. Number 4 as I cross the street is a Pau style. Number 5 is another Eevee. Number 6 here, another Pau. Man, I'd love to hatch that shiny. Or just see it. I've yet to see one this entire time. Next up though, we have another Eevee. You know, these eggs are allowed to have shinies in them. I've seen it before, but it's just not happening. Heatmore's a cool hatch though. This one is an Eevee, and that is everyone. Let's take a quick look yet again and see if there's anything spicy hiding in here, but it's looking like a lot of no still. Yeah, nothing. I completely forgot about page 405, but we completed everything, so let's claim all the items. And after these items, I do believe we get a Necrozma, so it's not a shiny one, and it is a 2043. That's bad. 2104 is the hundo. I don't know why they don't give you a level 15 of this. Usually that's how this works, but still kind of cool that you get it from a research. As we approach Times Square, we got ourselves a level 1 shiny Phantom. That is super cool. Love level 1 shinies. They don't really do anything. I just kind of like the fact that they're the lowest level. But if it turns out to be good, it won't be the lowest level for long. Let's see what happens though. It is not going to be evolved or powered up. And here's some eggs in Times Square. Let's see what happens here. First one is a Klefki. Second one with Batman in the background is a duck. Number 3 is gonna be a duck. Number 4 is another duck. I'm okay if this is a duck batch because it's a Hemor. I was about to say, it'd be nice if a pink duck came out of one of these, but that's an Eevee. Next up, we've got a Pancham. And then we've got ourselves another Pancham. And then this one right here is going to be an Oricorio. And then we'll check these real quick and see what we got in here in terms of IVs, but I'm trying not to hit people as well, but not seeing any hundos. We've been on our feet for quite a while today, so I'm feeling what we gotta do is get on the hop-on, hop-off bus, but it's not here quite yet. So let's claim page 5 of 5 while we wait, get all that XP, let's get the star pieces and the lures, and then we're gonna get our lunar energy, which we're not gonna use right away until we get something good, because you never know, we could get that hundo or a shundo. And again, I already have the hundo, so if we get a shundo, we're definitely gonna do that. But for now, we'll just keep the energy. Luckily, there are some things here and there around us, but hopefully we'll be on that bus soon. We're now on top of the bus. We've had some decent luck, but we're enjoying the wind because apparently the AC is broken downstairs. But I've got myself a Buzzwole here. Not green, unfortunately. From this point on, I think we're gonna live stream for a bit because I think it'll be pretty fun. Plus, there's still a ton of spawns to check, so looking forward to it. There's a Porygon Z, and there's our first shiny of the stream, Pancham. I'll take that. Love a good Pancham. The exact same place. Oh, shiny Drillbur. Cool. Actually, I feel like I'm wrong. Ooh, shiny Moon Crown Eevee. Okay, we'll take that. Totally done with that. 782. And that took me forever. Oh, hey, look, a shiny Oranguru. We're getting a lot of weather boosted shinies. I'm down with that. Use among Galarian birds. And there we go. Pink duck. We got it. That's awesome. Very glad we got that for you guys. And, oh, shiny Mantine. Wow, that's my first one of the whole event. No, oh, it is shiny. Nice. Hopefully it has a background card. That would be amazing if it did. You know what? This would be actually really cool. But it sure didn't. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. Well, the stream went really well, but we're back in Times Square, which means copyrighted music would absolutely destroy me. So we don't want that to happen, but luckily we're just keeping getting these furfurus, which I am just in love with. But it looks like the game, okay, it's working. I could swear it was gonna be broken, which would have sucked. Don't want to lose these, you know? Like, I really want to get as many of these as possible and trade them to people. But of course, now I have to keep like 20 of them just in case. So it is a 12-10 good. That's okay. Here's our second shiny unknown of the entire 2 days. So let's get this thing in a ball and keep moving and hopefully find that question mark. We've got about 23 minutes left in the event, but a shiny Sun Crown Eevee. Very cool to get it. I'm not sure if we got this or the Moon Crown earlier today on the bus. It's still always fun to get these costume shinies. I really love seeing them. And you never know. We could get a good one. Like, well, that was getting there. Might be wrapping up the day with this shiny Necrozma. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more shinies, but you know, this is a good one to end it off on. But the game is lagging pretty hard. We've had it on for a while, but it's still working, thankfully. Those long pauses make me think, are you gonna crash? And sometimes it does, but it doesn't have a background card. Oh well. And a 12, 13, 13. Well, GoFest is over for the day, but the shinies aren't stopping. Shiny Kartana, let's get that pineapple on there. And hopefully it'll have a New York background, because so far the only shiny that had it is Buzzwole, which I'm not complaining about. Very happy with that, but I'd like to get another one. So here we go. We caught it, and do you have it? No, yet again. Joy, whatever. It's gonna be 10, 11, 11. Well, if it isn't the Hawaiian. Hello, called worse, buddy. How you doing?
I'm so sweaty.
I bet. But he did get a really good lucky trade earlier. What did you get?
Adam from Lord Up gave me, or Pokemon Professor Network.
All right.
We did a Palkia swap, and he gave me 98.
Wow. That's good. Well, hopefully these Necrozmas go just as well. I want 2104. He wants a 2630. We're going to get that distance. We're getting in that XL.
2630, baby.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I mean, I hope I'm feeling it. My previous lucky trades have been terrible. So this one is 2080. Oh, man.
Rip.
13, what? 14, 13, 14. I got a 12, 15, 15. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
It's always
pal.
good seeing you. And we're not even lucky again. Oh, well. We're going to do another trade now. He's giving me a nice Marini to complete my set. I'm giving him the question mark. I appreciate it. And I'm going to give him the extra question mark because I don't need 5 of these things.
Let's go.
But hopefully we'll get lucky here, and hopefully it'll go through. It went through on his side. Well, at least we'll get to see with him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Now it's going through. Well, you know what? Let's see if his is lucky. Lucky question mark would be cool. It's not.
No dice.
Wait, hey, I think that's actually pretty good though. Take a look at it. It is. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. Was mine good at least? A little better. 2-star. Down with that. Well, today was a pretty good day. In total, we got 45 shinies. Cannot complain at all. Let's put them in numerical order, though. We got the Lickitung after Go Fest was over. It was just a wild spawn. But we got 3 Eevees, we got an Unknown Eye, Mantine Shield on 2 Drillburs, Arjun, 3 Douglets. 1 is called Tree Meat because he won shiny naming. A Male Frillish, 2 Golett, 3 Rufflet, a Flabebe, Pancham. We got ourselves 7 Furfroos, which is awesome. 3 Tyrants, 2 Amoras, 2 Phantoms, 1 Oricorio with the pom-poms, and 1 Pau style. I got that in the Hard Rock Cafe, but there was a lot of music everywhere, so I couldn't really record it in front of you guys. 2 Orangaroos, a shiny Kartana, we got ourselves a shiny Guzzlord, and 3 Necrozmas, and then that other one obviously is a traded one. So what I'm thinking is, before we wrap this thing up, we gotta do some evolutions on these Ducklets, and so let's take a look at them. This one's alright, this one's okay, this one's actually pretty good, and this one's alright. So you know what, I'm thinking let's do this one. Let's turn it into a Swanna so that we can have it for the shiny living dex. I will say, it's not as good as Ducklet. Ducklet is solid, you know, it's got the pink, it's got the purple, but Swanna, I mean, it's got a purple chest, it's a little bit noticeable, but it's really not that huge, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, I'm just happy to have it for the shiny living dex, and technically, I didn't know it had that little purple tail, so that's kind of cool. And we gotta finish the Marini line, so let's take a look at them. This is the one I got from JC, and then this is the one I got on my own. I think we'll get the one from JC. We're gonna turn this one into Toxapex, and I'm excited to finally have it. I never trade for the first shiny usually, but the second one I don't really care about, plus I'm sure we're gonna get another one somewhat soonish, but let's see it. Here it is. Boom. Shiny Toxapex looks so solid. Such a great looking shiny. I'm very happy to say that the shiny living dex is really coming together now. We've got 4 new additions during this event. Obviously 3 of them are from this event and 1's traded from a friend, but we're just getting there, you know what I mean? We're almost done with everything. I still need the Sandile line, but after that, I do believe I have everything, except for certain regional forms, yada yada, but we'll get those in time. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below. After seeing everything you've seen from all these Go Fests, would you want to attend one if you haven't already? And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.